Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Post-game analysis. Today, we're taking a look at a Pacifist run until it's... What's the rules of Pacifist? You cannot burn your opponents. You cannot damage your opponents. You cannot poison your opponents. Those are the three rules we live by. Anything else goes for PvE rounds and otherwise. So we had a really solid start to this Pacifist run, but then you see what takes a turn. It's always the enchants, right? It's an enchant that doesn't impact the game too much in your favor. You sometimes got to roll the dice and you come up with one of the options that no longer makes it pacifist. Well, there you go. So pacifist for a while until we turn, the gas. Let's go with that. But yeah, Subscraper, part of the build, super good item. Gives its value to other things. And of course, it's very good with VIP pass. You can passively scale up its value during the PvP fights, PvE fights, that kind of deal, and then it gives its value to other items, which is really cool. Works well with VIP pass, but it is a 5-second cooldown, something like Money Tree's seconds. You can scale it up faster with Money Tree with the VIP pass rather than the Subscraper. But this is probably one of the best value items because it gives its value to else. That being said, what helps with that is if you get the funny item Luxury Tents. Gives your heal and regen item multicast. This already gets some multicast. What also works good with the VIP pass, because when you use an adjacent property, increase its value and this item. You're getting double the value from the pass and everything. Also with the pass, billboard works amazingly well, right? Once you get this above 100 value, you're at like 1% cooldown. So value on it's no longer like technically needed, but it increases your heal on Subscraper and other effects and so forth. So it could matter, but you can scale this thing up insanely well. 1 second cooldown, it's crazy. And then if you get the restorative enchant on it, and you have the luxury tents, you are multicasting this every point whatever seconds. And this has really good enchants too. Like I think like game-winning enchants on this are heavy, icy, even obsidian's not bad. Fiery, there's no really way to scale the shielding up too much, so it's only going to be like, it's still decent, like 30 turn a second, and so forth. And of course, Turbo. So these are the three enchants that are probably best for it, because you have either you have perma haste uptime, perma slow on your opponent's items, or perma freeze on. Something to look out for if you're rocking the billboard. Of course, it also increases the value of your other things. Really cool showcase. And without further ado, please go this run. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Jumping straight into a pig match. Couple options: Final Flame, Regen, or Healthy Hoarder. Non-weapon. Kind of like the idea of that. It's a lot of like starting HP as well, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what we can do from here, though. So we don't start with too much money. That's my least favorite part about the this kind of start. But we'll see how we do. Eating at your first round dub, and we get the overheal haste. Super cool start. All right, I'm liking this already. Curio shop as well. Oh boy, howdy! We could line it up to do great things. I think I take the one regen. This doesn't sell for money. There's other stuff I want to look for. We get the knee brace. Wow. That's really nice. We take this. Go knee brace. And everything else is a little expensive. 2 gold for 10 HP. I don't think it's a good rate, especially with our board setup. And we just take jungle runes. And we are super happy. Could do 3 more regen, but we're going to need the money. We did not take the economy start, so any little bit helps going against Mr. Baldo. So, this is a pretty fantastic start, I think, for us. Unfortunately, I don't know if we win in the overtime here. It'll be close. Actually, maybe not. This is not nearly enough poison, though. Plus, he poisoned himself. But he's got healing. Be nice if we could sneak out a little win here, which I think we do in overtime. Turns out,
800 more HP than your opponents is pretty good, I'd say. And that's with winning with a knee brace on board. Get some permanent HP on top of it all. The only thing that could have gone better is we upgraded this day one, but like, listen, very happy with this. It's the direction we're going down. The problem with this is, it's hard to know what hard fights we can take when it comes to PvE. But this is great. Kind of looking forward to this. And more income, sure. Alright. That we're really set up in terms of money. So we take on... You could probably beat Rogue Scrapper. I think I just take the crab here. We get hard shell, it's really nice. More HP. Whatever. Oh yeah. But I think at this rate, it's gonna turn into a pacifist route. That means no damaging, no burning, and no poisoning our enemies by our hands. Anything else goes. PvE rounds can do anything you want. And yeah, I think it covers most of it. If you guys have suggestions for build ideas or whatever, I'm just working. I'm one guy working here. You guys have been super helpful about maybe doing other stuff. Because I'm down to experiment with everything and see what works best.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Okay. Get the Crusher Claw. Too bad. So we're not Silk Scarf Gaming, I think, at this point. Don't want weapons. Let's see if we get a useful skill. There's a lot of not good ones. These are both good. We're probably going to stay clear from a lot of weapons. Probably come across some regen stuff. We'll see. When we finally get a shop we want, we take the bird. Actually, we take all of this, I think. Maybe roll once. Ooh, the money tree. Oh, I have to sell cash register to buy the money tree now because we bought everything here. It's worth it. It's so much money. Unfortunate, but that's what we gotta do. So I'm not selling knee brace, tell you that much. Let's say go. Alright. How's this for a day 2 board? What are you guys' thoughts? This is 1,000 HP. So. We have a little bit of healing. Not nearly enough, though. I don't think. Let's see.
I am seeking gold in a world of lead.
Do level up, though. Take a free handout. We could use it at this point. And we're on to the next day, just like that. We should be starting to build a little bank here, which would be nice. Take this. Getting some regen for the fight is kind of nice. I wish I told you the regen number, because I know it does get affected by herbal supplements. Pick the business card. We can do that. We're cooking with a lot of HP at the moment. Yeah, every chocolate bar on board represents 190 HP more, which is funny. Don't think we're going for the rig skill. Street Gamer passive's kind of nice, but I think we're gonna rock this. Overheal shield. Alright, we could try that. This fight gives a decent amount of money too, though, which is nice. But we have I think, a fantastic start, to say the least. Like, look at the HP difference between us. That's crazy. So every time we heal, we get 3 regen. Makes sense, because you could do the math here, right? You gain 10% of its heal as regen, which is 2, and then +1 every time. That's really cool. This is going to help our survivability out a lot. And in textiles and bushels for now should charge each other quite a bit, which would be nice. Probably could have taken the hard fight. I think we're a lot stronger than it looks, but we'll see. B1B2, definitely in the money tree though, right? It just makes sense. More value scaling, cool. We're about to level up soon, not right now, but soon. Anyways. Kind of like the medkit here versus getting more playables. I'm cool with that. I wish I was silver tier though. What are you gonna do? Is the money tree better than all this now? It might be. Still not better than the bird. So we'll hold on to this. Take it on Penza. So it's a little slow start, but we're definitely not upset about that. Librace is basically giving us like another non-weapon item on board every time we take a day fight. He's got a little bit of scaling, not a ton. So hopefully, we'll see. We have no scaling though, and he does. Is the big problem. I think if we had a weights rate here, we'd be looking a lot nicer. For sure. Sextiles does nothing right now. No biggie. She also had a lot of HP. Can upgrade something here, or just look for another skill. Look for a generic skill. More crit chance on the heal. I'll give a roll here. It's not too expensive. Guess we take right eye. Oh, we get additional XP here. That's a tough one to pass up. And then weapons. Look, weapon, or transform. Like, these options are terrible for us. Okay, do something like this. I mean, maybe transform this, I guess. So a thing that's actually useless to us. Just became a little more useless. But we can use this during this fight, which is fine. Invulnerability post should be kind of nice. So there's certain fights that are just like good to take. This is one of them. We had some scaling on the shield, be nice. But just the shield trigger itself is really good for bushels. Ooh, get the revolver instead. That's fine. Skills are good, but we were kind of looking for items as well. Yeah, I mean, our skill setup is pretty decent. There's the weights. There's an ointment. Those are great. Some of the best pickups we could have gotten. Playing a little greedy. Taking a masterpiece as well. Every little bit of HP is important. I think our gold situation is going to be covered with the... Oh, I have to sell something else. Guess we're going to level up and get a spare change on this hour. Which, taking out 1 XP was super important there. This allows us to level up before the next fight, which is a big deal. If you're level up on your opponent every time, it's really nice. These are okay. Is it worth rerolling? Not really. I'll go to second wind. That's a heal trigger, which matters for, in this case. And then we gotta... Oh, we have to run the weights, no? What do we take out? Textiles? It speeds this up a lot, but... I don't think we're taking these two out, though, right? I mean, we could. Doesn't seem worth it, though. Shielding's really nice. We lose out on second wind. And a multicast here. There's no nice way to do this. Look like this. Maybe we just have enough here. Pay 2-0 numbers. How do we do? So it's going to be a lot of burn, I think. He has a lot of ammo, too. Oh, he's got no slow. He's got a little bit of slow. But this is a gold tier. It scales up a lot faster than... He destroyed my knee brace. Oh, he's going to reload this indefinitely. That's not good. Probably lose because of that alone. Who's running Harpoon? Oh, that's going to be a big mantis, and we lost our ointment. That's... feels bad. I don't think we win in overtime. It was kind of close, though. We didn't blow up our items. This is like the perfect build against us. Who, like... Sometimes you just get a bad matchup. That's how it goes. How it goes here in the bazaar. VIP scaling this up a little bit's not bad. Besides that, there's a gold tier piggles, which is kind of cool. Charge these up. Could also charge this too. It's not bad, but I don't know if I want to fully commit to like doing all these small items. This upgrade, it's pretty decent. Lemonade stands a lot of regen. Upgrade this. Decent scaling on this. But I wonder if we beat the Gorgon in overtime. I feel like we might. We have so much HP. She gives pretty good rewards for us as well. I think we try. We have the ointment. Like if we don't win with this setup, then it's doomed. Absolutely doomed. But this is going to be a lot of poison. That's the only problem. I think we heal plenty, though. But we can stay ahead of our poison, we're fine. And this makes us a lot of money, so we're gonna have tons of money to pivot into something if need be. If need be. Cool. That's a dub. Okay. Health, shield items. I like snack time, but we can look for stuff. We have the Chupacabra option here. It's still kind of an early pawn shop. Sell the masterpiece, pick it up. Use property charges 1. This is kind of neat for the freeze variant of this. I'll take it. Freeze these two are good. But this is probably more consistent as to what we want. That's an early sub scraper, but it's a lot of like, this mix is pretty strong for right now. Subscraper is a little deep, but it is super early for it. I don't think it's exactly what we're trying to do though. It's crazy. We have Subscraper, Hogwash, and the VIP pass. Like early, this is sick. Wow. We have so many options before us, I don't know which one to take. Because if we take Subscraper, it kind of locks us in a little bit to this. You just have a big heal alongside of Hogwash. I kind of like it though. I like it a lot more than I think I should. And then we could stack a ton of HP with Pawn Shop. So we're not going to need that if we do this. And Ointment's a nice last pick here. I want to reroll, but cannot really. Alright. I would tell you what, I was not expecting the day 5 offer on Subscraper. That's pretty cool. So, taking on bro's sake. Saki. So, the issue was, I think maybe the freeze pig stuff is a little more consistent. This doesn't seem bad either. Getting tons of HP this way, scaling the value here. We survived the powder keg, and then what? Ointment's a nice little tech here. Helps us survive a lot of burn and poison, but not, not infinite. Just a lot. And then meanwhile, we scale this up. But the value doesn't matter for a lot of things. Unless we go Like big shielding sub scraper. Or maybe big HP pawn shop. I like that idea. Never really seen sub scraper and pawn shop together. But I think in theory they should be really good. As we pick up another 200 HP. Beautiful. This has been a huge value for us. We also have a decent amount of money as well, which is nice. Here's a belt, by the way. Belt, I think, just kind of helps us win here. These are both nice. Buy and sell this. Take this. Buy and sell this. Bronze tier small items are kind of free in theory, right? Buy for one, make one. But now we're super value scaling, which is great. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, maybe not doing this. Because this is really cool. I was looking at it with cold rooms and the Aura Dome. Because this is a freeze trigger, right? For the cold rooms. So it charges that. And then Aura Dome not only scales it, but also charges it. So I think we're missing out on that. So this is great. Also value scaling this up. I don't know if it's worth it, but it's what we're doing. It's a lot more HP. I don't know who gives the best stuff. Maybe Lone Shark in theory, but she'll rock the Trash Golem. I wonder what gives more healing, or like more healing percentage in terms of the burn and poison, right? Because ointment cleanses 50% of your burn and poison, but that's one trigger. It probably does like 60% somehow. But this is doing 10% 10 poison 3 times of that number. Probably still ointment, but still. Something to think about. Hopefully we get Junkyard Catapult here. We could reroll it too. I think an ice luge would be very good here. We'll see. Rainbow Potion, cannot use that. It keeps giving me the freeze items. We could have like a super freeze board. Gumballs is good for the pawn shop. We can find stuff here potentially. Like a belt upgrade, enormous. Shielded Bob's pretty decent too, but Shielded Bees is awesome. Wow, this run has been offering us like so many good things. It's incredible. There's the pass upgrade. That's. I wanted the rewards card, but we'll settle on the pass upgrade. Which maybe I should have sold and just bought a new one, but this is more haste time, so that's like a good thing, right? I feel like we're a sparring partner bot. So what if our final board looked like this, but then we're taking out Bell? We just upgrade the brace for now, huh? It seems like we're gonna run this for a little while. It seems like. I could be wrong, but taking on a Dolly. Lose out on a lot of max HP, but we lose out on a lot of burn and poison cleansing, which I don't know. You could argue for one or the other. Oh, he only has a... wait, he's got a lot of burn. Yeah. There's where ointment probably would have been better. Just throwing it out there. I don't know if we ought to survive this. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough cleanse. But we have a big heal, which matters a lot. This is scaling at an alarming rate, too, which is crazy cool. I forgot we have some crit chance, too. Wow. Do we outlast them? Belt Gaming? Wow. Alright. We're on the board again. Super cool. Okay. Since it went to overtime, we got a lot of scaling here, too. Here's the pawn shop upgrade. But Billboard seems D's here, no? Even better than Hogwash. Gain a ton of shielding.
But I'm glad you bought this.
It's kind of like build your own Hogwash with pawn shop this, no? Yeah, there's the Iglo. But yeah, every time we oh no, it's not. We don't scale up our pawn shop with this. Okay. Either way, they should make us a ton of money. 1 income. Ugh. There's so many good rewards here now, too. We probably take on the Chili Charles. Throw in other items that can get frozen besides belt. Let's say go. So it's going to be a little slow to start, but hopefully we can fix that. Icicle's pretty cool. That could be good. He's already down to 2 seconds. Nice. If we can get slow or freeze on Billboard or something, that'd be nice. Heavy is slow 3 items for 2 seconds. Restore is also heal equal to its shield, which isn't bad. Turbo's nice. Like, there's so many good enchantments for us. We just gotta get a little bit lucky. Freeze on it's nuts, though. Freeze 3 medium or small items for 1 second. When they come off cooldown, they're already frozen again. That's nuts. Get the ice cream truck. Sure. Perfectly fine. Go back to small items. Okay, that's fine. Go to pole. Potentially get an upgrade here or there. I'm cool with that. None of these. Fixer upper's alright. Ooh, there's luxury tents as well. Multicasting this? That's so much value scaling. Alright. We're going in a little bit here. I don't think we need the belt if we get so much healing here. Like, this is the greedy route, right? By running luxury tents. So we don't run belt or one of these heal triggers. So maybe we take one more fight like this. Ooh. Okay. The overheal, gain the regen is super, super good. I think for this fight, one more round of this seems okay. Do we need the belt? We added just more heal triggers. I think more heal triggers for more regen now. This is very valuable. The shield's nice, but not. It's not what's gonna win it for us. And I want the ointment in, and I want the belt in. But running belt means I have to take out one of these two items, and these are not going for now. Maybe eventually. Taking on Mako. Okay. Our setup is insane, though. It looks sick. Ugh.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Actually, no, I did. I scratched what I said before. This does work with Pawn Shop. It's like, yeah, it is build your own hogwash. Because it make it gain value, and then, yeah, we gain more max HP. So that's like infinite max HP scaling, which could be a thing. And now we're going to gain a ton of regen. Maybe should have kept the pawn shop, no? I do like the idea of luxury tents, though. She has so much shielding, too. Wow. That was a ton of catfish shielding. Alright. You got us. You got us good. Ledger's just like okay at best. Definitely not as crazy of an item as it once was. Stock time's nice, but we keep scaling this up. I suppose stopwatch is nice, but what I was really looking forward to is now the PvE rounds. I go like this. I think we're big chillin'. I think we beat Wandering Shoal. I could be wrong. No, 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 no! I misplayed. I should have ran the pass. That's unfortunate. Ah, I just gotta slow down a little bit. That's unfortunate. It's a lot of haste time gone. Oh man, barnacles. Might even lose this too now because of that. That'd be the ultimate price to pay. What are you gonna do? It is my first game in the game, or I can't even talk. First game of the day. So, little rusty, but at least we win. We get thick hide. Oh man. That can be nuts if we play our cards right. JJ. I mean, the problem right now is I really like the setup we're cooking with. And we level up once again, which is great. We'd love a new VIP pass to sell this and just cash in. Then we don't have to worry about money for like kind of the rest of the game. Insect Wing is amazing. So, I think we're cool with taking out the knee brace for now, right? It served us very well, but I want to max scale here. Still. Like, maybe I should be running the belt by now. It's a lot more max HP. But this saves us too, right? In case we do die. So, let's try this out. Slow triggers are going to be annoying for us, though. We dodge a lot of freeze. Unless it's like a passive freeze. Okay, it's going to be a lot of scaling here. There's the slow. We're going to be perma-slowed, I think. This is too much scaling. Yeah. I don't think there's any way we were beating this anyhow, but what are you going to do? So we're down to our enchant, which this could matter a ton. Healing effects. Oh, we can multicast the billboard. Ah, that seems really good. Okay, I'll settle for that. If we had some scaling on our shield, it'd be nice, but then I'd feel a lot safer. But this multicasting is actually bonkers, to say the least. There's the pass upgrade. I know it's more haste time, but let's just cash this in now, reset it, take it, and hopefully find it again to go to the diamond tier. Marbles. I'm telling you, one slow trigger and we'd be insane. Like a good one. A good slow trigger, that is. Ledger marbles could be good. Or gumballs. That is. A little more value gained. So I guess ideally at this point, slow subscraper and we're chilling. I wish there was like a neutral toxins for like, you know, non-weapon stuff. He's got slow triggers, Reynad. So let's go Elite Duelist, I think. I don't think there's any slow triggers here. If there is, just maybe one. Yeah, none here. Very good. We don't want anything from this, but we just want to do this, though. So it's a lot of shielding, but it's not scaling shielding, unfortunately. Wish we could use that. Our biggest problem is going to be getting one shot like twice in a row. Otherwise, we like heal infinitely. Upgrading overheal regen would be big, because then we can survive a lot of poison stuff. Like, if we're not disturbed, we do great things, but slow and freeze will still kind of hose us a bit here and there. Okay, that's pretty good. We can get a trigger right now if we play our cards right. Yes, sell. This. Sell. Gumball machine. We can afford the gumball machine. We'll do it. Okay. We will level up, which is nice. Got a Goldie. So many things I want to run here. Could be buying and selling everything for ledger value, but it's not as important. It's nice when you get it, but this only matters on Subscraper. This can't go lower than 1 second. Alright, but it is enchant time. Crit? We get like random roll here, but there's so many bad things we get. We get shielded, it's great. But my least favorite part about these pacifist runs is the enchant. Because like, do you roll the dice and go for something good? But if I get like, you know, burn or something, then our pacifist route is over. Just like that. Or you just go for the high roll? I mean, it's a 3 out of 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 3 out of 12. So a fourth of the time we get something bad. The other is something good. I think we have to go for it. Right? Normally you'd love to see fiery, but not in this case. Yeah, maybe I think we just rock this though. I could throw the runaway, but we are now transitioning to not pacifist. So that's an interesting concept too, like pacifist up to a certain day and just go full bore. So I don't know. We'll go. I mean, like normally you'd be super excited to see this board, but not in this case. Anyways, it's our lot. Here we go. We're gonna see now. Although to be fair, I think this guy would actually absolutely destroy us if well, he might absolutely destroy us either way. Yeah, I think this guy destroys us if we're per pacifist. So the run normally I think would have ended right now. With going against this setup. So the funny thing is, balconing Subscraper is not as good as you think. I was under the impression the entire time it works how it should. It's a nice little learning experience, but you see the value here. You think, oh, doubling this is great because you double the value and then it gives your other items that double value. It's not how it works. It gives its value number to the other items, and then it doubles its own value, which is therefore not shared with others. So if it worked in reverse order, it'd be nice. Like double its value, then give its value to other items. Does not work like that. So, all right, we just switch gears. A little tweak in the system now. Going full bore. Never go full bore. That's really good. Alright, but I think this is probably going to just end up being our final board anyways. So let's get down to business. Didn't we just sell it since it's already at 140 value? That's nuts. Shipment is fun. At least 3 tools. I don't think we're going to have hammer value. We could. We could definitely, but... Could make a huge cash cannon for like a finale. That'd be kind of cool. Ooh, ointment's so good though, guys. I say this every time. But like, it's really good. I don't know what world we ever take this out, though. Our items will not get destroyed here. This is still good, though, if we can get it, though. The passive, that is. We gotta go for it. Dude, 1,200 burn off the rip is nuts. Oh, we get the eye. The eye is pretty good too, though. Too bad. If we got the eye earlier, we could have made like a full build around it too. We could go eye here. Has to like over here or something. Trigger this a lot. This has to still be better. Go to Curio. Feather's nice. Yeah, the only thing I'm a little sad about is we have no slow trigger, I suppose. We will get our trigger here, which is nice. Level up. There's really good pick skills. Let's see. It's a decent amount of shielding. Nothing crazy. I like the overheal. Gaining regen is how we survive a lot of fights. But, I mean, feeling really strong. Feeling really strong. Like, this goes off once, and it's a sad day for our opponents. Thing on Snout. Snout, what do you got? Yeah, so it just forces her hand. You know, like, maybe that's what we do. Pacifist until it's not, like, depending on the enchant, but it, like, the value here would have been so good if we got like freeze or something, right? Goodbye. Desperate Cleanse cannot save you from this one. Yeah, 131 regen though off the rip is huge. But it's crazy, this run, it felt like we had all the right tools for the job though, you know. All the right tools. Belt upgrade. Take it. Might be wondering why we're holding on to a belt though. In case we get a hearty breakfast, I guess at this point. It's a lot more HP. The Atlas Stoner. Void Golem. I think we beat that fight no matter what. If we... Yeah, this goes off before any of his items go off. So they changed the Pacifist. It's so nice. First time you... So he has to use an item first for this to go off. So even if he blows it up now, it's fine. Totally fine. So, this went from like the hardest fight in the game to like manageable with the right setup. Never know if we're destroying items. You never know. I've taken the skill and probably used it a total of 0 times. Ooh, Monster Ranch. Oh man. Well, we'll take XP. I'm never sad to see XP. That's for sure. The crit chance gumballs have been really nice. Up to 26% crit here, 18 years. Really nice.
You're huge. Do you have any huge items?
Nothing there. Nothing here. Okay. Very good. I haven't had a good value game in quite some time though. Been a little rough to like assemble the pieces before you're just knocked out of the game. So take it on dually. Let's see. Let's see. Pig. That's a really strong board too, though. He's got Juggler Mamasaur. That's crazy. I think running Dinosaur during the PvP fights is a little troll. Like, you just run... What do you run? Don't you run like a... Uzi. Uzi. Transform this into Uzi. Yeah, what if you just did double Uzi? And then you can run this. It'd be fine. Upgrade something here. Could get a cool skill though. I don't think we need to upgrade stuff. Hopefully we'll find it, you know, naturally. 15% crit's good. Oh, Electrified Hole makes us go a lot faster. Oh, I've seen this one before. We don't have the spiky shield shenanigans, but I know how this one goes. I've seen this movie before. Yeah, but now we need to take we need to find pole. Do we take infinite money plus versus the haste? Yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully we find it again. Okay. Temporary boost. Yeah, we're not having any options available for large items, unfortunately. Like, not even like... I'd rather see a JJ than these at this point. At least you can find a large item. Because we have the money. We just need to find them. That's it. That simple. This fight should be over insanely fast now. Insanely fast. Check this out. Because even if one electrified hole hits the billboard itself, it goes off instantly again, which is crazy. It's so troll. But we get the value, guys. But we can get the value here. I cannot take that. As much as everyone's like probably like, oh, take it. No, I cannot. Cannot. Sorry. Oh god. We got the combo, which is funny as heck. Where's my property baron fights at, huh? Where'd it go? Give it back. Now we can actually beat him. Because usually Value Pig has a tough time beating Property Baron. until you have like some source of like decent damage, which is hard to find. It's either a funny enchant on one of your items or a skyscraper or something, right? Get the loop. Okay. There's still so many good shield skills. I don't know about regen. I actually have to look at the pig regen skills. It's actually nuts. Like, if you go on like Bazaar, GG and look up the items and the merchant vendors, what they can give you, or the trainers. These are trainers. Sorry. Like the pig, heal and regen skills versus the max is like night and day. Like max are so much better. it's nuts. We probably have the two best ones. We probably have overheal regen, and we have the overheal haste. Those are the two best pig ones. Plus they're harder to find since there's so many other ones, but like there's a couple decent ones, but generally speaking. The shield skills on the other hand, pretty decent. We have probably one of the best ones here, though. So we're gonna look for something broken. Healthy heart's sick. Large appetite's sick. I think we're just happy with healthy heart. It's like an oh crap button, but we can still get one shot. But we are really strong. I think it's crazy. If a pig goes off before us and is a lot more skilled up, we're a little sad. But besides that, so you go. We go off super fast because of billboard. Billboard, overheal, haste. This is still 1 second. We get through bonk. Like nuts. Goodbye. we get through bonk. Bonk's not even a counter to us. The freeze is, though. If any of these went off, we'd have been very sad. This critting almost one-shots us, too, so... Bit spooky. We get there. There's a lot of good skill upgrades. We're gonna look. More haste duration. Alright. Overheal haste is so good. It's like rigged and like cracked sometimes. Although rigged and this would essentially be the same thing at this point. Kind of. Large items, please. That's not the large item we're looking for. Man, we can't even really make room for shipment, too. Normally, I love to just buy and sell that. These are not the large items we're looking for. Cool. This seems like a good fight for us. We could get the boss hero passive, though. Every time I see that, I'm like, it's just good. The problem is we're too strong because now we don't scale. We were scaling better in the early game before we got this enchant. I can't complain now. It means we're winning, right? as the payoff though, it's like, oh, but you're winning more. Isn't that what that means? Inventory management as the pig. Ah, upgrade time, right? Surely. No. There's one. Alright, we'll take one. Means if we get another property encounter, we shouldn't be able to find luxury tents. Do we need the income? Question. Answer, no. Get a random property. Now we go, Curio. Feather's great. These are all the good things. I mean, buying and selling the small items are free. Every little bit of scaling we get is good. Not making room for a large item. So we put the gland on board, we get +1 regen. You guys forgot about this, right? Surely. We took this day 1 skill. Value. Easiest value gain in my life. Very good. Very good, very good. So, like, I think best... I'm trying to think, like, what's the best item right here? It'd be, like, the dually metronome with the heavy enchant on it. Right? Because then we have thick hide. You nuts. Absurd, even. Speaking of dually. Going against 8 tack. So I'm super happy how this rounded off. Big. Super, super, super. That probably would have one-shot us too. Bazaar, like, late game is strange because it comes down to, like, who can one-shot who first. I don't know how you could inherently change that either. If you guys have, like, ideas, I'm sure the devs would love to hear. But still. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing, guys. Boom, boom. Little bit of value scaling. Back to JJ. Another ATM. Hello. So, again, one more time on the value thing. If we were to have balcony next to this, right? The start of the fight, this would happen all simultaneously, but this would happen first. I think it's how it's programmed. Where this number here, we get doubled, right? To 470, if I can do math. After at the start of each fight, your other items gain value to this item's value. So the other items would only see the 235 value gained, not the 470. So I was rocking this for a while like that, so it doesn't work as good. Like, it's good, but definitely not nearly as good as it could be. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I ran at least, I don't know if it's like a 50-50 or something, because this is at the start of each fight. Same with balcony. So, yeah. That's my 2 cents on that. One more time can get the skill. That'd be a thing of beauty. Taking on the Void Colossus. I didn't ran the item, but we already have plenty of value. My brain was too distracted from talking. Believe it or not, talking on the phone while driving, still very dangerous. Because your mind gets distracted based on, like, the conversation you're having at hand. I really want to upgrade this. I think I will. We got plenty of decent, like, real decent skills, so we're gonna go with this. Go, bam. It's a much bigger number. Much bigger number now. We one-shot people even faster now, which is pretty important, I'd say. Excellent. Pole. This could be fun, but we want Pole. Definitely would have preferred to see him before the level up, but it's alright. Wait, do we even... Like, what does upgrading this do? One more percentage? One more value gain? I'm much curious. Just... Another 100 shielding here, and +2 value for the fight. It's not a big deal. So, let's random it up for funds. Okay. Oh, we can get like a funny enchant now. Out of all of them, that was a really good one. Because you could like run into any of them. Like you run into the burn one, which still would be good here, I guess. The weapon one, form. Like all those different ones. A lot of useless ones. So this is at least pretty good. We can upgrade it now. Or put an enchantment here. We can put an enchantment here. For fun. Yeah. That's a big shield. So you gain your max health back. Essentially. Dude, we have all the breaks in check. Are you kidding me? Like, check this out. We have... So we have Healthy Heart. 30% big heal. We have If You Die. 50% of your max HP. And now... Also shield, so that's essentially 100% of your health back. And then tons of regen. Big HP bar. Like, wow. Wow. Taking on Lan. It is cool though. I haven't had like a super cool pig value game in a little while. Been doing like a lot of other things. It's definitely nice to come back to this. And we hit for like 3K bird. Oh my god. Disgusting. Absolutely vile. Economic items. I guess we'll take a look. What could we even desire at this point? Same glasses, these. Here we go. Big. And this. Yeah, another 100 shielding and more value gain. So, not bad. Definitely not bad. Imagine the cash cannon size, though. We sold everything. Hello? It really wouldn't be that big. Like, cash cannon payoff compared to, like, everything else is, like, night and day. I've seen it work, but, like, very few times. I may be able to make it work, like, I think... once. Let's go with once. The big shield. Finally get the guy. Weakened district, that is. Prosperity. Prosperity would be, I think, the bee's knees for us. Like, it's almost win more. Like, we're so far ahead. For even that's pretty good. Like, perma haste this, but we have so much haste. Maybe should have took tall buildings, but I don't think it matters too much, being honest here. Back to Curio. Alright, we'll do one more value here, and then, like, that's it. He must stop. Okay. This is gonna be the last everything, no matter what. So.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
And to 4.4 seconds is pretty good.
You're doing your part
Ah.
to clean up the bazaar.
Funny enough, check out Crusher Claw's size real quick. It's 5k damage. It's like, that's very respectable. Funny enough, thanks to luxury tents. I don't know if anyone's ever ran luxury tent Crusher Claw, but that's a pretty cool combo. And then just take temporary boost, be happy. Very nice. Alright. Cosmic Sea, final boss. Guess let's do everything we can. And here we go. Hey guys, sorry back. Welcome back. Unlike the grand finale, I had to go because of something, but last fight. Let's get it. This is the right setup. Cool. Here we go. Cosmo Not C. What do you got for us? Yeah, I was doing some plumbing work. I had a guy come over, a family friend, was expecting him, so he showed up just as his last fight happened. Are we dead? We are not dead. Thank God. No crit. So I think 40% there, we were just gonna die. That's kind of how the boulder works. All the way down from 16 seconds. It's crazy. What do you have? Get Shield Bash. The Shield Bash could have did us in. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think a crit would have did us in at that point. But even if we died, we had luxury tents. Haha! That's 22, baby. Yeah, these numbers. These numbers are very nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got this far. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching MoMoVs The Bazaar. But till the next one, I will catch you later. If you love, whatever content like this, this is how to do it. So, thank you.